Hello again. I want to think today about the difference it would make to this country if somebody waved a magic wand and removed all Muslims and black people. I am not, I hasten to add, advocating ethnic cleansing or suggesting that this would be a good thing to happen. It is rather in the nature of a counter to the propaganda circulating at this time of year when Britain celebrates Black History Month. We are routinely advised to be grateful for the benefits of immigration and the way in which it has enriched our country. I'm simply looking at the opposite case and trying to see what the nation might be like without all those advantages which we are told about. For instance, an exhibition in Bradford about which the BBC reported the other day, to which report I give a link in the description to this video, is headed "Display shows how black music helped shape Britain." Inevitably, it is illustrated with the image of John Blank, the trumpeter in Tudor London. The man organising this exhibition says that John Blank was a lead trumpeter. Lead trumpeter. Does he imagine that the fellow was playing in an early Tudor jazz ensemble? We are also told that he was of African descent and is featured in a lot of the tapestries and murals and paintings of that time. This is, of course, absolute nonsense. His image is found in a single parchment, the Westminster Tournament Roll from 1511. That's it. I suppose that claiming that this man has been painted on walls and embroidered on tapestries is a way of making us think that he was important. It's like that all the time with black history, when we are being persuaded that black people and immigration in general has been a marvellous thing for Britain. Let us try a thought experiment now and ask ourselves what this country would be like if black people and Muslims, which is to say Pakistanis and Bangladeshis in the main when we talk of Muslims, had never come here. In other words, let us imagine that all those immigrants and their descendants vanished in a puff of smoke. What difference would it make to our society? I have given this matter some little thought, and I cannot see that there would be all that many ill effects, and that there would even be some good results. Of course, there would be staff shortages in the National Health Service, but an awful lot of these would be for things such as security guards and cleaners, jobs which could be undertaken by some of the million or so young people in this country who are not in education, employment or training. There might also be shortages of nurses, which would entail a breakneck recruitment and training programme for British nurses to be trained to fill those gaps. The number of shootings and stabbings would fall pretty sharply in big cities like London, along with certain other types of crime. There might be fewer Indian restaurants, most of which are operated and staffed not by Indians, but rather by Siletis. The lack of Muslims in the country might turn out to be an improvement as well. All in all, there would be few difficulties which could not readily be solved, and some areas would be dramatically improved. I am very happy to be proved wrong about this, and will readily admit that I may well be wrong. I invite any viewers who can see the positive impact on this country which I have neglected to mention to set them out in the comments here. The nation's cuisine might be a little more restrictive, I suppose, but you'll observe that I've spoken only about the removal of Muslims and black people. All the Hindus, Sikhs, Parsis and Jains would remain, and I'm guessing that some of them would plug the gap which might be created with the closure of Indian restaurants run by Bengalis. I hope that viewers will come up with points which I might have missed. As I say, this is only a bit of fun, thought experiment, but I dare say that won't stop some fool from claiming that I am urging the ethnic cleansing of the nation. I am afraid that it is an unfortunate fact that those who are most vehemently opposed to this channel are not possessed of the most agile and perspicuous of intellect.